What's going on, country ass media? You already know who it is, man. It's Marag D, and sadly, we have to, report this news. We have Remi Lucidi. Uh, unfortunately, ended up losing his life on today. One thing about Remy is he is very much well known. Some of you guys have seen his videos. A lot of them are calling him a daredevil, which is known for his death defying stunts atop skyscrapers. He has tragically passed away after he reportedly fell from the 68th floor of a building in Hong Kong last week. He was just 30 years old, guys. This guy was pretty young. The incident happened at the Tregunter, yeah, Tregunter Tower on Thursday, according to the South China Morning Post, when the thrill-seeking Frenchman allegedly snuck up to the top floors of the residential high-rise. All right, this is him. Lucidi went by Remy Enigma on his social media pages if you guys want to check that out. But he was climbing the tower when he somehow got stuck outside. All right. He was last seen tapping on a window, pleading for help. You know what I mean? The guy was just sitting up there pleading for help, man. A maid who had seen him outside of the building reportedly called the cops instead of sitting up there helping him out, though he fell to his death before the authorities arrived. Now, why call the cops when you can just sit up there and help? I'm not sure why she didn't open up the window. I'm not sure why she, didn't try to help this guy. He's outside of the window. Like, come on. I'm not sure what happened, but if you ask me, if there was any type of way, for her to sit up there and help Remy, she failed him. I just got to keep it all the way real. How long do you expect this person to just be, waiting? She was the last person to see him. All right, and he was tapping on. That's what it said. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Let me know. Am I reading this wrong? Hold on. It said uh, he was climbing the tower when he somehow got stuck outside. All right. He was last seen. Let's go ahead and highlight that. He was last seen tapping on a window, pleading for help. All right. A maid who seen him outside of the building reportedly called the cops. Like, bitch, what? Anyway, officers found his camera at the scene. Not sure if this was filmed. And it reportedly contained images of him doing extreme sports stunts. Cops, meanwhile, are still investigating the matter, man. Man, this is just crazy. I haven't too long saw him. Uh, Lucidi gained fame over the years for the way he took photos of himself in daring situations across the world, including many of them on top of buildings in Poland, Bulgaria, and even a bridge railing in Portugal. In fact, one of his last Instagram posts before his death appeared to show him at the top of a skyscraper in Hong Kong. So this was his thing, just doing things that you would not really catch anybody doing unless this was, for movies or something like that. Man, I'm not sure why they didn't, tap in with Remy and try to get him on like a new Spider-Man movie or something like that, man. Because this guy was the real deal. Fans of his work paid tribute to the stuntman following his passing, with one commenter writing on his IG page, RP brother, sad news. No one ever wants to hear about a fellow explorer. Facts. Sad, man. Shout out to Remy. You guys just go ahead and hit the like button, man. Get in the comment section. Let us know about some of, the crazy videos that you've seen Remy in. And, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I mean, he did die doing what he loved to do. I'm pretty sure sometimes he probably, you know, did a whole lot of videos that was kind of a close call, but this is just a kind of weird situation. My thing is, I'm just kind of, I'm stuck on the maid that saw him last. That's just kind of where I'm at with it, man. I'm kind of, I'm kind of stuck on that, man. But we're gonna leave that alone. All right, y'all hit that like button. Let's go ahead and tap in to another one. All right. So yeah, let's tap in with another one, man. A lot of you guys remember Pee Wee Herman. Pee Wee Herman ended up losing his life on today at the age of 70, man.
Rubens has been privately battling with cancer for years before he died just last night. There was also a quote that was posted attributed to Paul Rubens himself. It says, "Please accept my apology for not going public with what I've been facing for the last 6 years. I have always felt a huge amount of love and respect from my friends, fans, and supporters. I have loved you all so much and enjoyed making art for you." So can you talk about the cultural impact of Pee Wee Herman in the 90s and 80s?
Right, sure. So in the beginning, he started out as an actor in The Groundlings, which so many famous actors we know of started out as an improv comedian. And he really launched this character, Pee Wee Herman, from a very early age, starting there with a stage show that ran for months, which then led to a TV show, Pee Wee's Playhouse. And then that springboarded into movies like Pee Wee's Big Adventure, Big Top Pee Wee. And during that time, he was such a part of the cultural zeitgeist. And in fact, he really didn't give any interviews as himself. He only gave interviews and did appearances as Peewee. So we're talking decades where people only saw Paul Rubens as this character and really didn't know the man behind this suit and bow tie.
And Brian, when we talk about the man behind the suit and the bow tie, we also have to talk about some of the controversies that surrounded him, his run-ins with the law.
Let's talk about that. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
So this is what really complicates the legacy of Paul Rubens. Really, in 1991, he was arrested in Sarasota, Florida, for exposing himself in an adult theater. Pardon me, and that really caused him to stop everything. His career was really railroaded for the better part of 9 years. Obviously, the irony of being a child character combined with this unfortunate behavior in an adult theater was a mix that just was not going to work for him and this character. He did then have a comeback, but it was in 2002 at the age of 50 that then he was arrested for misdemeanor possession of obscene material that included material of those of a minor. And so that charge was later dropped to a lesser charge, but he would basically be haunted by these two particular arrests for the better part of his life. And I think that's also partly why his
that's the crazy part about Pee Wee Herman. I didn't even know about that until today. You know what I'm saying? That it was some craziness that had went on. So shout out to Pee Wee Herman. Of course, all of the rest of it. You got a lot of people saying some craziness. But let's just go ahead and just read just a little bit on it. Rubens' rise to fame was halted in 1991 after he pleaded no contest to indecent exposure at an adult movie theater in Florida. Then in 2004, Rubens was sentenced to 3 years probation after pleading guilty to a misdemeanor uh, op- obscenity. Y'all see it. Charge involving photographs of minors engaged in sexual conduct that were seized from him. Those brushes with the law dented but didn't derail his career. He returned to the big screens following the indecent exposure incident with a cameo as the Penguin's father in Burton's 1992 blockbuster sequel, Batman Returns. That same year, he fully shed his Pee-wee persona by playing a snarling bloodsucker in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer film. Just goes on to kind of talk about, some of his work and things like that. And, shout out to Pee Wee Herman. Of course, you guys are going to get in the comment section and call him a pedophile and things of that nature. And, I can't say what he is and what he ain't, but what I can say is for him to sit up there, and rest in peace, because I do know one thing. Nobody on this earth can judge anybody at this point. You know what I mean? You just can't. But he has made his transition, and at this point, I'm sure he will be judged. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, that's what we have right there. Yeah, man, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button like right now. I'm gonna just wait on y'all to go ahead and do that. Yeah, man. I'm gonna wait on y'all to do that. Hold on. We got another um, death today. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. But we got another death today, man. So let's tap into that and see what's going on with that. Hold on 1 second. Let's get y'all over here. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and talk about this one. All right. We have Angus Cloud, the Euphoria star, dead at the age of 25 years old. 25 years old is a baby, man. Angus Cloud, he's famous from Euphoria. He has died at his family's home in Oakland. The actor's family tells us it is with the heaviest heart that we had to say goodbye to an incredible human today. As an artist, a friend, a brother, and a son, Angus was special to all of us in so many ways. They continue. Last week, he buried his father and intensely struggled with the loss. The only comfort we have is knowing Angus is now reunited with his dad, who was his best friend. Angus was open about his battle with mental health, and we hope that his passing can be a reminder to others that they are not alone and should not fight this on their own in silence. You know what I mean? So he just lost his father. You know what I mean? Shout out to Angus, man. It's just a sad situation. Just last week, man, he lost his father. And there's a lot of people that struggle with that. All right. And finally, Ace, his family says this: we hope the world remembers him for his humor, laughter, and love for everyone. We ask for privacy at this time. We are still processing this devastating loss. Um, he really, really was missing his father, man. That really, really took him away. And not sure if drugs had anything to do with this. The family isn't saying anything yet about the exact nature of his death. They seem to be suggesting it has something to do with his struggle to cope with his father's passing. Angus was a rising star in Hollywood and will perhaps best be remembered for his breakout role in the HBO series on which he starred as Fazco from 2019 to 2022. Um, so and shout out to Angus, man. This is just crazy.
Came in yesterday looking all Sailor Moon and shit. I'm thinking to myself, like, look like somebody Rue would get along with.
Which was sort of like a dead-on observation for Fezco, who's not normally revolving in the same direction as planet Earth.
Yo, how long you been back?
5 days.
And like, how you feeling?
I mean, ever since I gave my life over to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, things have been like really good.
Word? That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm fucking with you, Fez.
Shit.
Chill.
Hey, I don't judge.
But low-key is Astra in the back.
You serious?
You think because I went to rehab, I stayed clean?
I mean, ain't that the point? The fuck, bro?
Y'all get in here, man, and y'all show y'all love, for Angus Cloud, during this time, man. Yeah, show your love for Angus Cloud, man. The last time TMZ talked to him, he was defending his show against accusations that it glorified drug use. In his view, he felt like Euphoria only showed the brutal reality that teens and young adults are dealing with in modern day America. And my whole thing is there's a lot of drugs in the teenage community, but that's a different story. Angus was just 25 years old. First of all, man, let's just go ahead and show our love, for him during this time. Be sure to hit that like button just on the behalf of Angus. All right, hit that subscribe button, man, because you already know, we're gonna bring y'all the news first. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, you guys, I'll talk to y'all at another time. You know what I mean? To y'all that are currently watching, man, y'all be sure to hit that like button, man, subscribe button. Y'all see the cash out, man. Stop playing. You know what I mean? Talk to you guys at another time. Stay blessed.